right, guys, I am back for day 29, and I'm excited for it to be the last of the month for the videos and stuff, to see how they all turn out. And I'm excited to get to those pockets, but I'm also a little sad because that means that the year's coming to an end, and then the season's kind of to an end too. And so the next few tags are all birds, really. So yeah, I'm gonna do these cute little chickadees because I think they're adorable, and we're gonna make it kind of an incongruent tag, like, or journal card. And again, it'll probably be more of a quick one, I think. But I loved this one, and I love the colors that it was bringing. So we're going to just keep on with this one because it's cute. I have just really enjoyed this kit. Like, it's completely outside of my comfort zone a little bit with a lot of the pieces, and that has actually been good for my creative juices. So, well done, Tracy, well done. All right, now that we got it all inked, now we got to decide, because we want to mount these little chickadees. I was wondering if we kind of use maybe a little bit of this with it, like I was kind of saying, just a little bit of different, kind of outset them, and then I think what I'm going to do is fussy cut them out, so it gives kind of a little background there. Just so they stand out from the crowd a little bit. So how are you guys? How was your holidays? I hope they were good. I hope you got to spend some good quality times with friends or family. I know sometimes friends are more family than family, so I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna assume that I enjoyed mine. I kind of already finished the story. I was like a couple of videos ago. I believe it was on the 27th. I was kind of telling you how I misdialed my ex-manager. And I feel like now I can kind of start talking about some of it a little bit. I mostly didn't talk about that stuff, mostly because I know that some of them from my old work were kind of subscribers, and I'm assuming by this point they've kind of given up on trying to get dirt. You know how nosy ex-bosses and coworkers can be, right? At least I found that in some of it, because for the first couple of weeks afterwards, like, I was fielding call after call after call about, why did you leave? Why did you leave? Well, crappy management. That's why I left. That is why I left, and I got tired of doing the lion's share of a lot of things, and then it's not that I needed the credit, but what I needed to have happen was you not to go right behind me and undo everything, right? And I was trying to make the best out of a bad situation, and one of the people who called themselves my work friend honestly messed up, and as her boss I had to kind of call her on it, and she got all hurt. And I mean rightfully so. I mean, it's not ever easy when we mess up to kind of own our responsibility, or, you know, take ownership in it, but it was what it was, and I wasn't willing to poo-poo the situation because it was with a big customer. So I chose to, since I wasn't really being backed by my direct supervisor, with the decision I had made while he was on vacation, I figured, you know what, now's the time. And then, yeah. So I will always say this. I've learned in the last few years, especially with marriage and everything, and my marriage ending, that I am no longer willing to make excuses for poor behavior. And that's in my personal life and also in friendships and, you know, all aspects of my life. That's not what I am about anymore. I don't make excuses for myself or my behavior, so I'm not going to do it for others, right? Gone are the days where I'm kind of a doormat. I don't have time for it. I just don't. Nor do I have the stomach for it anymore. So yeah, anyways, I did in the very beginning, you know, everybody wanted to know exactly why. And it's like, well, why would I tell you why? Because you literally are one of the most gossipy companies I've ever worked for. And the one person I trusted, right? That's the one. That's the ones that always get you, isn't it? The people you are so certain are solid. Well, she wasn't so solid. Anyways, enough about that, because, you know, it is what it is now. But yeah, so that's why it kind of threw me for a loop when I accidentally called him, and then he called me back, and then, you know, you don't want to, or not called me back, but texted me back. You don't want to say too much, right? Because you don't know who they're still talking to at that company. And then I just decided, you know, it doesn't actually really matter. It does not affect my life anymore, so it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or if they know the real reason why I quit. So I guess too, I've come to I've also kind of started subscribing to if people don't want you to talk badly about them, then maybe they shouldn't have done the things that they did. And I don't want to say badly, but like speaking up for yourself I'm learning is actually a better course of action than it is to just like stay silent, right? Whew. You guys don't want a tangent, do you? Okay, so let's get off of that topic. Anyways, so yeah, that's, like I said, the last job, it did not end well. And those who know me know that I usually try to make just about anything work, and it just, with that whole scenario, it's just never gonna work. All right, so we got the basics done here. Let's see what we do to gussy it up. How about celebrate? Because we're going, like, this is going more into the new year, right? And that's part of my New Year's resolution, is I hesitate to always say resolution, because these days it kind of has a negative connotation, right? But I think if you go into the new year with intentions, right? I think you can get a lot accomplished. So, yes, we're gonna celebrate it. Okay, but I do think I want some poof, because chickens are poofy, right? So let's decide what we can do for poof. I got all kinds of little scraps and stuff up here. Let's see, is that poofy? Too poofy? What are we doing? Borders on ridiculous, so maybe not that. Yes, come this new year, we are digging into my scrap, and we're gonna knock it out. We want fabric. I mean, that won't be terrible, but I think maybe we want some fabric. So then do we do a green fabric? We'll pull some of the greens out. More like a little cluster. Not crazy about that, but do we like the green backing it? Let's ink it first so we get a full picture of what we're doing here. Okay, maybe this can work. I got another idea. So we're gonna use our fun fur again. And like I said a second ago, we were making it festive, right? Let's do that. Tear that in half. I'm sure I'm gonna need to. Do that there. Let's get my fun fur out. I think I want to do the glitter stuff again because it's so much fun, right? So I'm going to kind of just cut a piece, and then we're just going to kind of glue. And then we'll trim if we need to. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do the width of the fabric, which is almost the width of this. So I'm just going to do this. We're not going to be overly worried about this per se. I'm just going to kind of lay it down, and we're going to kind of pile it in, okay? Just kind of get it stuck in there, like so. Kind of haphazard. Okay, yes, that's more what I'm thinking. Oh my god, these kids are cute. Those little bitty chickadees. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like that. I know it's kind of crazy, but I think I like it. See, coming into the new year. Celebrate. I don't even remember the rest of that song, really, and I'm not really that great of a singer, so I won't break your ears. Yeah, just kind of poofy and out there and kind of crazy. I like it. I do. And since we're going with the whole crazy thing here, let's get our sparkles back in here. Use our stickles again. I know, some of you groaned. And we'll just pop a little bit of glitter up on these little chickadees. We'll dress them up. That one, he's a rogue. He didn't put any warm gear on. I bet you his mama chicken is like, dude, it's cold out. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Alright guys, I know this was a little bit shorter of a video, but boy, I sure had a lot of fun creating it. Alright, let me give you an up close look at that little one there. Isn't he cute? The sparkles just kind of finish him off, doesn't it? Okay guys, that is day 29 for me, and I will just see you in the next video. Bye guys.